Hello, everyone, and special welcome to today's edition of our teachings. And basically, we'll be looking at pigs and cold stress. If you can actually check your environment, you will know that we are gradually migrating from the period of heat stress to the period of cold stress. The rainy season is gradually coming into play, and as a smart farmer, you should always understand that each season comes with its own managemental difficulties. But when you understand these management procedures you need to do as each season evolves or comes to play, it always helps you to adapt, whether you're in piggery, in poultry, whatever livestock farming you're into. But basically, we'll be uh, speaking on how to help our pigs during this cold season we are entering into, from the piglets to the growers to the adults and all of them, and how the whole farm management procedure as we're entering this cold period, the necessary adjustments we need to do, because each season requires basic and specific things to do in order to help your pig farm continue striving as each season goes by. So basically, we'll start with the piglets, because they are the most important and most affected stage of pigs. The cold weather affects during this period. One, because they are most allergic to cold and they are the most exposed to cold. So someone might actually be asking, what is a cold stress? So cold stress is the physiological strain or stress that the cold weather brings to your pigs, the animals in your farm. So first, what are the signs that I will see, or what are the things I will note this season coming in that will tell me, okay, these are the basic things I need to do. Now, these are the basic things you need to do for this period of cold stress. First, you see your the sows and their piglets. They are the most important or most set of animals that are in critical position within this period. So now, for your piglets, always provide dry bedding for them. You can use wood shaving. Don't use sharp wood shaving. Use very fine wood shaving. You can make use of sawdust, which is very, very okay. So make sure the sawdust and their bedding is always dry. So now, one important thing, when you put this sawdust during this period, make sure you cover the areas of the pen. Now, the pig always has a particular area of the pen where that's the sow, where she defecates and urinates. So one important thing you need to do is every day you direct your workers, or if it's a small farm, or if it's a small farm, you can do it yourself. If it's a very big farm, you can direct your workers. So that part where the sow will always urinate and defecate, let them always clean it every day. Clean that part every day. The other part with the bedding, pigs, they are smart. They always have place where they mostly lay. For example, half of the pen, this is the part we mostly lay, and the part where the defecate is always towards one side. So if you can do the 2/3, you cover it with your sawdust, your fine wood shaving, then the other part you can leave it bare where they defecate and urinate, so that you can easily wash it off. Then when you load up these sawdust and wood, make sure you put enough so that it will provide serious warmth for them. Now, if it's for farms that have walls of 3 to 4 feet without any other thing covering till the rooftop, you can actually bring in heat source whenever you notice the weather is becoming so cold. Now, I've seen farmers making the mistake of just carrying charcoal, probably in a zinc pot, with the smoke and everything. You bring it into your pen. That is very, very wrong. Very, very wrong. You're exposing the piglets, the sow, you're exposing the animals in your farm to carbon dioxide, and that is very, very wrong. Even you as a human being, you won't even breathe comfortably when the smoke from your charcoal is in your environment, not to talk of your animals. So please, for the heat source, get a very good charcoal pot and allow the charcoal to heat up outside your pen. Make sure it heats up outside your pen before you carry it into your pen. So that's very important thing you need to. Now also, for experienced farmers or for some farmers that have been long in the game, you will always notice that piglet crushing always increases during cold seasons. Why? Because when you have a cold pen, the piglets will always tend to cuddle around their mother. Always at night, whenever it's very cold, they want to go in between the legs of their mother, underneath the abdomen of their mother, rest inside there, and and all of that. So if you do not provide a warm environment for them, and they're exposed to this type of coming to their mother, huddling very close, and maybe their mother wants to turn or something like that, you see her landing on top of a very fragile piglet, and boom, the piglet is gone. So imagine a mother of 80, 100 kg, 120 kg just turning and laying on top of a piglet that is less than 5 kg. So you see, you're actually losing that piglet. So now also your biosecurity during this period should be very, very intact. Your food bath, your food dip, visitors to your farm should be very, very restricted. Now, if you're a farmer that your pens are not netted around, if you can get sack, this feedback sack, and cut them into two, just use a nail and peg them around your farm during the night periods. It's also very important. It will critically help you in shedding off the cold during the night periods. Then also, when we come to diseases during this cold period, you always have pneumonia. So once the cold period comes, you see coughing in pigs that are mostly affected. You see pneumonia in these pigs that are also affected, and you also see skin irritations and skin infections will also come to play. Now, when you don't set these factors that are causing the cold stress in your farm, that's when you start experiencing these things. You will see most of your piglets, most of your winners will now, the food they'll be eating, instead of them to be converting to weight, they'll be using that energy to warm up themselves. They'll be using that energy to heat up themselves so that they don't get too cold. Now also, you might experience most of your winners, piglets, coughing because of the much exposure to cold. So in pens, you notice this, you can treat, you can call your vet in, but also make sure you provide these beddings for them so that they don't spend much on pneumonia and cold. Then also, your feeding should be well regulated during the cold weather. Some pigs eat more during the cold seasons and some eat less. So now, if you notice those pigs that eat less, pay close attention. Pay very close attention to them. And if you notice anything, make sure you contact your vet to come and inspect them. And also, for those ones that are eating more, just make sure you monitor their growth, because most might actually be eating more but not converting. The more they're eating, they're using it to warm up the energy, bringing the much more energy they need, you get, to warm up themselves against the cold weather. So these are just the few basic things as a pig farmer you need to adjust. Know that these are the things that I need to adjust in so that I still remain profitable in this in our pig farming. So make sure you keep to these basic things. They are just basic management adjustments you just need to do in your farm, and as you do so, will thrive through the raining season, and voila, your pigs will be healthy and your farm will keep growing. So don't forget, I'm still your favorite resident doctor, Dr. Anenjofo. Success. Thank you, and see you in the next edition of our class. Ciao.